This is a love tarot reading for Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, watch it on Friday. Why? Because Friday is the Venus day. Okay, so you will be more receptive to the messages that I have for you right now. So save it for later if it's not Friday. And if it's Friday, or if you want to know anyway, keep your mind open. Actually, keep your heart open. Okay, love is about heart, not about mind. And let me check what energies are coming in your way. Right. Okay, so for some reason I feel drawn to check blockages as well. Okay. And I'm using my tarot decks that I designed by myself. I designed system to be more precise. Right, so now it makes a bit more sense. So, energies that want to enter your life. This is going to be the end of sleepless nights, alone, mostly, okay? So if you felt recently like, oh, but I wish to cuddle someone, or I wish to be cuddled during the night, there is a high energy of the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment. However, it will require from you, actually, okay, from you, the Nine of Wands taking action, okay, so this is fire, and the King of Coins. Okay, so it's a transition from Knight to King. Okay, so if you're a woman, this is going to be transition from a female version of a female warrior to queen, okay? But because there is a king here, so it's about to be more grounded, be more decisive, and taking action, okay? Because this is taking action with passion, fire, boldness, but also because this is the King of Coins, so grounded energy, commitment. This is like deep commitment. This is not like, let's try, let's do this, okay? And that will really be your wish fulfillment despite of your fears that I can see. So, Aquarius, work on your ego issues, okay? The Sun is a problem with ego, okay? Knight of Swords, so this is your tendency to be stuck in your head, but in a way that you think super fast, you think you want it, then you don't do it, or you do it recklessly. So this is a collective reading, okay? It might land differently with everyone. Again, Swords, the Two of Swords, so this is the energy of someone who is struggling to make a decision, okay? So once you will deal with your ego's issues, okay? And ego sometimes is not like bad because you're so pride or whatever. Sometimes ego blocks us because we are so afraid of rejection. Because for ego, rejection means that you are not worthy, that you are not enough, you are not good, okay? And your emotional state is also very, very out of balance, okay? So this is the Ace of Cups. So you feel emotions deeply, too deep. And once emotions, they're like overwhelming, you hit the Knight of Swords button. That means I don't care, I'm going to focus, I'm going to stay in my head, while balance between mind and emotions, okay? However, what I'm getting the most is that ego card, okay? So this is like you need to overcome that fear that your ego is going to be hurt, okay? This is just a pattern, okay? And each pattern you overcome in a way, only one way. You need to take action. You need to prove to your subconscious mind that this is no longer your wiring. This is no longer your pattern. You're not going to do the same things over and over and over again repeatedly, because this is how your patterns and ego's issues created, okay? So the Knight of Wands and the King of Coins, those two archetypes combined, okay? Because the Knight of the King of Coins on its own is not so fast moving. This is like very stable and grounded archetype, okay? However, you need that fire to keep going. You need to start with this fire, and you need to have like long-term intentions, okay? So, and it's all about movement. So I'm going to check when, okay? When. Think about that question, love related, and let's see if I will get a time frame, or you won't get a time frame. July. Okay, so whatever it means to you, July. If you want to work with your patterns with me or get your tarot readings, your subconscious reading, the link is in my description, in the box. It's somewhere here or in my bio. Okay, I got tangled and I think you got confused too for some reason. So, Aquarius, you can do it. I get the vibe you can do it. So if you want to have your wish fulfillment, go for it.